Okay, I just want to show everyone a perfect example of if you don't have much space. Look, here's a little plot here. And let's say you just have this amount of space. Well, I dedicate onions. You don't have to dedicate your strict onions. But I've got 3 rows of 6 onions that I'm going to grow here. Look at this small amount of space for some strawberries that I'm using. Just 4 little strawberry plants. They're not doing as great as the ones in the backyard. And let's go look at that. Doesn't take much. Don't forget, feed your birds. Have fun. If you want to see the birds, be prepared for the squirrels to make a mess of everything, and that's okay. Got another bird feeder up here because we like to look at the birds.
He got boogers.
Boogers? Oh my goodness gracious, he's got boogers. Okay, we had to build a fence and fence off the garden because the boys will get into it, and we do have a lock that comes on here so that the boys can't get into it without us. I got 16 strawberry plants I planted here. Now, strawberry plants kind of require a lot of space. So, you know, if you might not have as much luck if you don't have as much space. But they're really easy. They're perennial, so they'll come back year after year. And over here, this is the second garden space here, or the third one, I should say. I've got another 3 rows of onions here. 3 rows of 12. We like onions a lot. And then we've got 4 raspberry bushes right over here. Okay? And then we're sprouting out more plants inside. Are you okay? Let me show you how we do that. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Big hug. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, the bike. Guys, the bike doesn't go in the pool. Remember? I said no bikes in the pool. No bikes in the pool.
Oh, a baseball in the pool.
Oh, a big ball in the pool, huh?
A
Big ball. So, let's show you how you can start your sprouts. Never mind the mess, people. My boys were in here pulling everything about, and I've got tons of laundry to fold. Okay, so here we go. Now here I've got the melons, the squash, the carrots, peppers, lettuce, and then you just keep the lid on until they start sprouting, which some have already began to sprout. How exciting! Look at that. Wow, that's my lettuce coming up. These 2 over here are corn. I planted 12 seeds of corn. Over here I've got gourmet beans and tomatoes and pumpkins and hot peppers and sugar peas and broccoli and celery. No sprouts yet. And when they sprout, when they're all sprouted, then you take the lids off. And once the lids are off, once they, you can put them in a little bit of sunlight. And then once they grow strong, big and strong, then you can just simply put them in the sunlight and then eventually transplant them. The instructions for this, I just don't have them with me. And then over here we have more green beans, but not the gourmet green beans, just the regular green beans. Eggplant, watermelon, sugar snap peas, cabbage. I can't read what that is. Romaine lettuce, radishes and white radishes, and cilantro. Okay? So this is what you can do. You just sprout your, and you don't, if you don't have something like this, any kind of container, and then you just put holes in the bottom so it can drain out, and then you're good to go. Okay, so plant a garden, even if you don't have much space. Lettuce doesn't require much space. Radishes don't require too much space. Come on out.
Oh, it's cold.
Well, let me get you dried off. So everyone, we're going to dry the kids off because they're wet, soaking wet. And don't forget, animal liberation.